This meeting of patients and allies was forged in our desperation for prevention, research, and treatment. My name is Dara York. I'm a mother of 3, a nurse, and a vaccine-injured long COVID patient. My story is just one of maybe 45 million people in the US and at least 150 million people in the world who have ongoing physical and cognitive problems related to this virus. My story includes knowledge of working as a hospital RN during the first year of the pandemic, and I was one of the first people I know to have a vaccine injury in February of 2021 from my second shot. I sought answers and treatment, but was shuffled around to over 15 doctors and specialists who had no idea what was happening to me. I had difficulty walking, weakness in limbs, swollen joints, extremely fast heart rate upon standing, and pain in my muscles, all documented. In June of 2021, I had my first COVID infection. My child brought it home, and we were careful to sanitize and keep everyone separate. Unfortunately, I was taking droplet precautions. We all know it's airborne now. My symptoms became more unmanageable, and I continued to go through gauntlets of testing. I started hearing about long COVID, and it was clear I had extreme lethargy, trouble moving around, major cognition problems that was getting worse. I was desperate for help to get well and back to my calling as a nurse. Unfortunately, I never could because I was reinfected 4 more times over the next couple years. Each reinfection worsened my illness and brought new problems. I developed more cognition problems, menstrual problems. I lost a pregnancy. Blurry vision, double vision, TMJ, GI and bladder problems that are very serious, pulmonary nodules, a cough that persisted almost 2 years, exertion intolerance, shortness of breath, muscle pain, weakness, and a greater sense of despair from lack of help from medical professionals and my government. I have paid thousands out of pocket for alternative and naturopathic treatments on top of the many doctors I have seen. On top of it all, I became immune compromised as my bone marrow isn't making enough B cells now. When I became a nurse, I knew deep in my heart I found my calling. For now, I am disconnected from what I'm truly good at. When you become a nurse, you swear to a code of ethics. This code is why I'm standing here today, why I traveled 3,000 miles in my car with my partner driving to be here. I beseech the government, health entities, and the president to please listen to us. I believe in my path as a nurse, especially fidelity to the ethical principles that I hold in my heart to decrease human suffering in every way that I can. I have not been able to easily access support, financial help, or real effective treatments due to the inaction of this government. We need resources that not only someone like me, a nurse, can access, but also resources for every man, woman, and child to be able to go to their doctor and have that doctor be educated and prepared to help all people who are needing medical, social, and financial supports. My last infection in January led to a stroke. That was a month and a half ago. I almost had to not come here. This journey has been unnecessarily long and arduous for too many like me. Far too many are now losing jobs, relationships, children, homes, and their abilities. You must take action now. This illness is causing a massive wave of disability, and people are being told it's mild, it's no big deal to be reinfected over and over. We, the people who are here today, and many who are watching from home, who have no help and cannot travel, are sick and tired for you, the government, to tell the truth. The economic losses due to disability from this pandemic is estimated to be costing $200 billion a year, according to some analysts. Because you told my fellow citizens and the world it's no big deal. It seems to me it is a winning choice for the U.S. and the world to solve this problem. Get us accessible, effective treatments, and tell the truth about the many, many ways this virus is destroying lives. Above all, it's past time for the U.S. officials, doctors, nurses, and hospital organizations to remember their oaths to do no harm and protect and advocate for patients. Bring ethics back to healthcare and into community settings. Too many are being disabled and still dying from the sequelae of this pandemic. Dig deep. Remember how to show compassion and find your humanity.